Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kwingsletsplays and another Multiversus. That's right. Today is Morty versus Tom and Jerry because you guys love Tom and Jerry, and Amber loves Tom and Jerry. Hence why Tom and Jerry. How many times are we going to say Tom and Jerry? So anyway, if you guys have a character you want to see next, like Tom and Jerry, let us know in the comment section below. Tom and Jerry. Anyway, special shout outs to all our members, including our ultimates. If you guys want to join up, all you have to do is click that little join button. Select the tier that works best for you. If you guys are not receiving our videos, you can always go to kwingsletsplays.com, sign up for a free newsletter, and find out what's happening every single day directly to your email. Also, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're going into the trophy's edge because Tom and Jerry still don't have a stage, which is, you know, kind of upsetting. Yeah, I would like to have a stage where they're either outside by their barn or in the house, like chasing after people or something like that.
Yeah, the house with like kitchen knives and stuff.
Yeah.
Brooms.
Brooms. I think, yeah, maybe spatulas would be
hazards.
Good. Everything except knives.
Maybe not knives.
No.
I was just like chopping a lot of vegetables yesterday with a huge knife, and I was just thinking, wow, several years ago I would have been nervous about this. But I'm not anymore.
Nervous about... Should I be nervous about this conversation? Because I was putting away... I was washing the big knives, and I was like, oh, there's
a lot of them
Amber's been using a lot of knives lately. Do I need to be concerned?
Sharpening them.
Are we safe, Zelda? Is there a waste stone nearby that I need to be known about?
Well, I was just listening to a documentary on Vikings, and it's not knives, but... apparently, Viking women used to have a millstone in their home.
Oh, it's called a millstone? I always call it a waste stone because of Monster Hunter.
No, it's not for sharpening knives. I'm talking about something completely different.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
But yeah, they probably had a waste stone as well. Like all the professional... Like, they actually asked us to get one when I was doing culinary, but I didn't have money for it. You can get a wet stone or waste stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sharpens it.
So they did use the Monster Hunter name then at your culinary school.
Yep, it's called a whetstone, or waste stone, yep.
I never know what it's called. It's way or wet.
I always forget. But yeah, you can use mineral oil or water to like you're supposed to put that on it.
Amber talks with her hands. That's why her characters stand still sometimes. So people
yeah, I let go of my controller so I could explain. I'm smoothing the mineral oil over the whetstone. You never want to let go of your controller because. And then you want to make the knife. You don't want to like push it towards the grain. You want to go like again. You want to make sure that it sharpens the end of your knife.
Never lower your eyes to an enemy.
But yeah, I was just listening to a documentary, speaking of kitchen supplies, and apparently Viking women used to have a millstone in their house, and they would grind their own grain. They would take the grains and grind it into flour every day. And it would be like kind of brutal work. Like that's what women would do. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, I should do that. That would be amazing. It would probably be a workout.
Aha, I survived! Oh! Never mind. I don't understand
trying to gram the flour. Yeah, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
I don't understand how the whole teleporting through doors thing works.
Yeah, like how does it help you to teleport? Maybe you can get away from me if I'm trying to hit you.
So the one thing I noticed about this game too is that's different than Smash Brothers is for their moves they actually add like a cooldown and stuff like that. Whereas in Smash Brothers you can use your moves continuously. Like you could keep using like Zelda's teleportation thing over and over and over again. And then maybe once in a while there'd be like a trip animation,
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. It times out in this game, or it's a limit.
Literally, yeah, it has like a limit of, like, you can't just continually use it. It's different. It's like they've made it kind of like Brawlhalla a little bit, like timing out, doing cooldowns for moves and stuff like that.
I could get a whetstone or something. I think it's like $50 or something.
I'm not comfortable with the whole knives thing.
And then my knives would be really sharp because I could sharpen them every day. I could take all my knives out and sharpen them on that.
Aha! Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but I know what you're... Yeah, I know what you're saying. So, like, it only... Oh, no!
You had to keep going. Don't talk with your hands, you fall.
Yeah, so it gives you a certain amount of time, and then you can't do the move anymore. Then it like
some moves.
It's like it has to cool down before you can use it again.
It's some moves though. It's not all moves. Like your square moves you can use however much you want. It's your triangle moves that they've added like cooldowns to, and can only do this like a certain amount of time, and then it's gone. Ow.
Yeah.
But all your square moves are, good to go. Nice dodging, actually. You don't have.
I always
Jerry
feel
with you.
weird when you're complimenting me when we're playing together.
I compliment people online sometimes as long as they're not being jerks.
That's very sweet of you, Lou.
As long as they're not being toxic, like, teabagging morons, and I say things.
I usually just like...
I try to be encouraging to players. I don't like it when... My pet peeve is when, like, the score is 4-0, and then afterwards they start teabagging and they act like toxic jerks.
Yeah, I learned sportsmanship from soccer. My soccer coach who told us that after the score was 4-0, like if it was beyond 4 or 6-0, then you shouldn't really try to score more goals after that because it's rude.
I mean, I don't know if my coach ever would have said that. Like, he just wouldn't say gloat.
Oh, yeah, I guess gloating would be mean as well.
Gloating is poor sportsmanship.
My coach told us not to score any more goals. They said just
Pity winning!
Pass the ball around. Well, if you're already winning, though. Like, you don't want to make the score like 20-0. Make people cry. I don't know.
Oh, you didn't get UFO'd. Oh. I was waiting for you to get UFO'd.
I don't think, like... Well, in soccer, you have to shake hands afterwards, so you can't really gloat. Well, you can be mean. Well, actually, in soccer, what they used to do, if we were really mad at the other team, you had to, like, go through and you had to, like, hit the hands.
Don't let go of the controller!
Basically, almost, like, high-five everyone's hands. Like, the two teams would line up and you'd high-five everyone's hands afterward to show there were no hard feelings. But if you were really mad or our team didn't like the other team, then they would spit on their hands.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. And then the other team would be like, oh, I got something slimy on my hand. So yeah, they found a way to make the good sportsmanship thing bad sportsmanship.
Well, I will be very apprehensive about shaking hands with you then.
So what was the sports team that told you not to gloat or whatever?
Softball.
Oh, softball, yeah.
First it was t-ball, and then it became softball. I did do the normal kid thing until video games, and then I wasn't very good at sports, so I just,
I heard you were good, but you got injured.
I mean, maybe if I hadn't broken my arms, I probably would have been a better sports person, but I just didn't have the upper arm strength for a lot of stuff. That's why I liked playing hockey, is because I could just, like, as a defense person, I could just, like, slam into people.
Yeah, I guess
there's no repercussions for it.
Plus, the hockey stick does most of the work. You don't have to catch.
Oh no, I used my elbow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow,
Elbow and hip.
Wow, Luke.
It was fun. Enjoyed it. I was, Oh, it timed out.
It timed out.
It timed out. I'm sleeping. Yay! I win by default. Oh, I get to sit for winning.
It's because you're in a president's chair.
I'm in a...
That looks like a gamer chair.
Oh, he's an evil president. Look at the eyebrow, like, raised. One eyebrow's up there. That is an evil president there. Yep. There's also free-for-all, but I don't really like free-for-all in this game. It's okay. Okay, so Morty is on the board with 1. I called him Rick again.
It's fine.
Well, I mean,
we were told Rick was supposed to come out first.
Yeah, Rick is actually in the title, though. He's, like, right there.
Oh, wow.
Says,
It says
Rick and Morty, so...
Weird.
That's why I always assume that Morty is the sidekick, because, Batman and Robin, usually the
Rick
person
comes first.
that has,
I guess they're trying to switch it up.
Ooh.
They're trying to switch it up, I guess.
Maybe.
I keep thinking I'm playing a Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I'm like, up Y? It's not working.
No, there's no up Y. We're kind of done with Nick All-Stars, though. We've got, like, 1 or 2 episodes left to air that we will, eventually. But we've got Multiversus stuff for you guys all this week, so we hope you guys will enjoy Morty. And then I'm assuming sometime, probably, if I was a betting man, I would say September 21st is when Black Adam's going to come out.
Oh, wow.
I think Black Adam is going to come out the day his movie comes out, or the week his movie comes out. That's my thinking. And Rick will probably either be next week or at the start of September. Like, yeah. That's my thinking. Unless they're going to do, like, a new character every month. Like, Season 1, I'm trying to think how long Season 1 goes for. I thought it goes until October or November or something like that. So then, if that's the case, if it goes until November, then that means, then that means probably the Halloween character is going to be Stripe.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, 2 characters in out September, probably Rick and Black Adam, and then October would be Stripe, and November would be somebody else. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope that Morty or Rick comes out next week, and Black Adam comes out like around the time of his movie. And then Stripe comes out a little before Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, they're hyping up the Black Adam movie up so much. I hope it's actually
They are,
good.
because they've added Snyder elements to the movie, so if the movie doesn't succeed, then the Snyderverse truly is dead. Same thing with the Shazam movie. The Snyderverse won't be coming back if Shazam and Black Adam are a bust, because I'm pretty sure Zaslav would have a tantrum and just, like, axe everything. Because he's actually invested money bringing Ben Affleck back and other things.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah. I mean, like you were telling me, Ben Affleck is a pretty high-paid actor, so...
Oh, yeah, his cameos were not a favor for the studio, like everybody's saying. Like, he's under a new contract, apparently, for, like, certain appearances in movies, in DC movies.
Yeah, why would he do a favor?
No, he's just doing his job.
That would set a really bad precedent, because if you do stuff for free, then everyone's going to expect you to do stuff for free.
Yeah, so basically after he got married, he's in a much better headspace now, and he's back to work and doing stuff, so... You know, it's like he's got his home front is all taken care of. He's a happy ship again. He can leave and come back to the harbor whenever he wants, and going back to work and stuff like that. And he's in a good place, so, you know, wish him the best, and I hope that we get to see him in more DC projects other than just, like, you know, brief cameos. Brief 10-minute, you know, maybe 12-minute cameos in a movie. I want to see an actual Ben Affleck Batman movie, personally. One that he actually got to write and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Although, because I leaked the script along with other people, I hope they make changes that don't adhere to his original... you know, way of doing it, because they need to all be changed now.
I don't like it. I thought he wrote The Accountant.
He did write The Accountant.
There you go.
He did, and he wrote a great Batman script.
And he was in that one movie that was really riveting.
Town? Argo?
Where they went to the Middle East.
I thought that was either The Town or Argo.
It might have been Argo.
Ah!
Yeah. That was terrifying. That was very rated M, or whatever you call it.
Rated M? Rated M for mature. Yeah, it's a video game rating for a movie.
It was scary. But it was really good to see, like, because there's stuff that happens, like, in other countries that people don't understand about. Like, oh, people are always complaining about the United States, but if you actually go to other countries, you realize how bad it really is. How scary it is to get stuck in another country like that. So, like, people really should watch that to be educated about it.
I'm always a big supporter. If people really want to protest how bad this country is, they should go to the Middle East and do the same protesting.
Yeah,
see what
because
happens.
Then you'll be like...
And then they'll know the difference between a free society and another one, because other societies really need help. They need those activists to help, whereas in America it doesn't really need that, because we're open to disagree with people.
Yeah.
And before there were no consequences to, you know, disagreeing. Now people get fired for that's tyranny.
Yeah, there's technically already free speech here. People don't realize that you technically have free speech.
There is kind of free speech.
Or there was.
There was. More people end up, you know, losing their jobs and, you know, for saying certain words. So it's actually becoming third world country now.
Yeah.
Because before you could say stuff and there'd be no consequences for getting fired, and vice versa. Now people have to be guarded with their speech, and that's not what this country was designed for.
Yup.
So congratulations for changing the country, people. You did it.
Yeah.
You made us better.
Yeah, I mean, that's what people don't understand. When the people they like are in power, then they're like, okay, let's make rules that no one can say anything against us.
My feeling.
Otherwise, you'll get, you know, hurt by the government, lose your job, all this stuff. But it's like, once you make that rule, then what about when the next people are in power? Then they'll use that rule against you. So you really can't set that precedent, because then it takes away free speech.
Yep.
People just don't understand that.
No, of course they don't.
All right. Well, it is President Morty, so that's why.
I am President Morty. That's right.
That's why we have this discussion.
It's totally on brand for President Morty here.
On brand.
I kind of want to see the President Morty episode and see what that was like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious.
Now I get to see my swivel chair. I'm happy. I kind of like how he raises just one eyebrow, because here he is, he's being all super nice, and then he goes away from his window, watch him turn away, and then there he goes.
What's going on?
What's going on indeed?
What is he plotting? What is he plotting over here? Look at him tapping his fingers.
Now I have to know, is this President Morty as like in the American president, or is this president of a CEO? Because, I mean, he was waving. How many CEOs would come to work and just like wave at everybody with, you know, their coffee in their hand?
Or, yeah.
I mean, maybe he is like a super rich guy.
Or is he the president of another country, like
maybe
Bolivia or something.
Could be. He's actually his fingers. He's doing the maniacal like thing where people touch their fingertips. Have you heard that theory? Like a lot of like bad people in history, like they'll do that like fingertip thing.
Oh, that's interesting.
The sinister thingy.
Because I actually looked on a website and they said that's a really good thing to do to keep power over people nearby. Like it subliminally shows a message to people that you're in control because your fingertips are touching. It shows how controlling you are.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. All right. So anyway, guys and gals, that is it for Multiversus today. If you guys have any requests you want to see, let us know in the comment section below. We are doing a showcase of Morty for at least the next, probably like week or two. Yep, Amber's doing the maniacal thing with her fingertips. So smash that like button if you haven't already. Turn on all notifications so you never miss a Multiversus video. And reminder that if you guys can't watch our live streams, our uploads are every day at noon. And they last anywhere between 11 minutes to 18 minutes. Yeah. And it's very accessible and time-friendly if you guys can't watch our live streams. So you got to support our videos because our uploads are not doing well, and we can't continue to pump out uploads for you guys because we get penalties from YouTube when they don't hit 1,000 views. And then that subtracts from our live streams, and it's a huge mess that they try to explain to us with data charts that are weird, don't make any sense.
Yeah, so want Luke and Amber to get more sleep, complain less, and for their channel to grow more and be back like the old days?
Watch the upload.
Why not watch the upload?
There you go. That's great. All right. So maniacal President Morty says we'll see you guys later with some awesome stuff. Yeah. And yeah. Until we meet again, hit up the playlist. God bless and happy gaming. You've been watching Kwings Let's Plays. Bye-bye.
See ya.